Everybody, welcome back to Just Keep Parenting. It's good to have you here. Hoping that life is going well for you. We're into summer months at this point and just wanting to check in with everybody and see how y'all are doing. Leave me a message and let me know if there's something, other content that you would like. But we're going to talk a little bit today about 5 ideas that you can use for your summer. These ideas aren't meant to be, they're not meant to be difficult for you to implement as a parent or difficult for the children to do. Sometimes they do need some parental guidance with some of them, but they really are just quick ideas that hopefully will help you springboard into other ideas. And so let's start. The first one today is to visit a library. Most of the libraries are back open at this point. Check out a book on bread and tell your family everything you learned about bread, and if you can, see if you can make some bread, right? So integrating lots of different ideas, keeping their hands on, their minds on. And if it's not bread, it can be something else, right? This is totally a springboard for you. If you've got a child that's interested in animals, or a child that's interested in Legos or any of those things, right? Bread is something that we do in school, and we talk about people who can't eat bread because of the gluten, and we talk about gluten-free bread. So there's lots of different ways that you could take this. This is just one idea that you could do. The second idea is to organize some sort of a bike parade today, right? So whether you might have a Facebook page that your child could use to say, hey, we're going to meet up and go around the block a few times. You could have your child decorate their bike to be able to do that. You could do that at the end of the week and not on the second day, just because you might need some extra time to do that, but organize some kind of a bike parade. The third thing is to draw a picture, all right, and then cut it into 10 different pieces, put it in an envelope, and see if somebody else from your household, somebody else from your family can put it together. You could also mail it to somebody who lives far away, or take it to a neighbor down the street and have them see if they can put the puzzle back together again. The fourth thing is to count your teeth today. I went to the dentist last week. I'm going to be losing a couple of teeth, so I would do a subtraction problem with my teeth. But how many teeth do you have? And then have you lost any? Right? For those littles that are just so excited about losing teeth and so nervous about it because it might hurt, but have them count their teeth. How many have they lost? And write these numbers down. There's a great video on YouTube that's called Numeral. It's by Dr. Jean. It's called The Numeral Song. And it takes the kids down and has a great little song ditty that goes with it. So down, around, put on a hat, down, around, put on a hat, down, around, put on a hat to make the numeral 5. It goes through each one of the numerals, and it might be something that you could look up and have your child do while they were writing their numbers. And then the last thing is to call somebody on the phone today. So if you could write their number down so that they actually pushed it into the phone and not just pushed grandpa, but write down the number and have them call somebody on the phone. That's not something that we do very often, but it is a skill that we need to learn. So call somebody on a phone and have a conversation with them by punching in all those numbers. Okay, there's 5 ideas for your summer activities. Let me know in the comments if you have any other ideas that you'd like me to talk about. Visit Just Keep Parenting for some other ideas about singing and speaking to children, and lots of different things there. So we'd love to have you subscribe, share it with somebody that might need a little parenting lift today. Have a great day, everybody. Thanks for visiting.